Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. All I hear is who do you build your team around? Everybody says Steph Curry versus Kevin Durant. Everybody loves saying, I would build my team around Steph Curry over Kevin Durant. Or in Dwayne Wade's words, I would just choose Steph Curry over Kevin Durant right now. Everybody is making this narrative. Why do you guys in media and people hate Kevin Durant so much? Y'all just hate Kevin Durant. Everybody wants to put these two against each other now. It's always the media putting us against one another. It's always black versus black. I never see this with the white guys. I didn't hear this growing up between Wayne Gretzky or Messier or, excuse me, I didn't see nothing between them talking about who's better between Bird or Jerry West. I never seen them pull up Larry Bird and then pull up Jerry West numbers and say, "Oh, is Bird better than him? Is Bird better than Jerry West?" I don't see that. All I see is who's the next Michael Jordan? Is Kobe as good as Michael? Who's the next Jordan? Oh, Kobe, he came. Oh, but who's better than Kobe? Is Kobe better than Mike? Or is LeBron better than Kobe? Or is LeBron and Michael now? LeBron has surpassed Kobe when he's never ever surpassed Tracy McGrady as a basketball player. You guys get team basketball and individualism misconstrued. Team basketball, there's no such thing as the one greatest player. There's no such thing. It's a team sport. It's not 1-on-5. Even though in basketball, if a guy go off, then you have a chance to win. Basketball is a team sport at the end of the day. So who would you build your team around? You would build your team around Kevin Durant. Steph Curry, as great as he is, if you don't have the right or correct team around Steph Curry, his team's not going to be, he's not going to be able to function well. Have you guys forgotten? It's funny to me how certain content creators love to talk about, well, KD's not a great player then if he can't win without Kyrie. But love to give LeBron all this love for playing on the Cleveland team that got to the championship, which featured a good team around LeBron for him to operate and do what he does. Because the first couple seasons of his career, 3 seasons of his career, he was struggling and he had talent on his team. But people are quick to say, oh, those are bums. Right. Steph Curry's amazing. I love Steph. I'm the one who said Steph was going to be a great player. I said that Steph should have been drafted first pick overall over Blake Griffin. He was better than Blake Griffin to me in college. And I stick by it. But nobody ever wants to talk about that. Now, did I see him coming like this? Being able to hit the three consistently like this? Hell no. Curry has revolutionized the game of basketball. He has. But if I'm starting my franchise, Steph Curry or Kevin Durant, I'm going with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is 7 feet and could do everything, if not more, than what Curry does. Curry's a better shooter, but all around game, Kevin Durant is better. Kevin Durant's a better scorer. Um, Kevin Durant's, in my opinion, I say ball handling. I think Kevin Durant is slightly better. Kevin Durant doesn't lose the ball like that. Steph Curry loses the ball a lot to be his size and to be able to do all this crossover and get here. And not only that, Curry makes a lot of bad passes. Now, he's gotten better over the years, but I've seen Kevin Durant make a lot of smarter decisions, smarter plays with the ball. The problem why Kevin Durant couldn't win is because OKC didn't have depth and they didn't really. They should have kept the pieces they had with Harden and Ibaka, but they didn't want to pay the luxury tax because they're such and such small team. And they really weren't building a championship team there. OKC just wanted to get to the playoffs, make their money, call it a day. Then they got rid of Serge. Now people will say, well, KD went to go join the team. Yeah, he joined the team. But my thing is this. The team that Steph Curry had and the team that KD had. Golden State was way better. Golden State had the pieces that helped Curry flourish. You guys forget they had probably one of the greatest benches in history we've ever seen. Period. Like, you guys forget his teams were that great. Draymond Green has ran the point for those guys. Klay Thompson, another guy who has been awesome. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. Not a top 75 player. Love Klay, but he's not. But he's come in and hit the shots he needs to hit. He's hit a lot of big shots. So is Curry. Draymond has been the defensive anchor. He has gotten guys better. Clutchness. Kevin Durant has, I think, hit just as much, if not more, clutch shots as Steph Curry has. Both are impactful down the stretch when the game is needed. You need a bucket. Both of them find a way to come through. And sometimes they both miss. But as far as like we're talking about offense, scoring compared to shooting. Curry's a better shooter. KD's the better scorer. Better ball handler. Everyone would be like Steph Curry. I would go with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant doesn't get stripped a lot. Curry has gotten stripped and he has lost the ball a lot. Now, defense. Curry can play defense, but Kevin Durant can guard all 5 positions and lock them down. Don't believe me? Go back and watch KD and OKC going at Kawhi Leonard, locking him down, locking down Klay, all of those guys, guarding Steph, guarding different people. Very underrated defender. Should have been on the defensive team, but they don't like KD like that. They only think of KD for offense, which is bogus. Leadership. to me, both guys aren't really the greatest leaders. Steph Curry is great, but the leader of the team is Draymond Green. Kevin Durant's a leader, but he's a lead by example. He's not going to talk much. Steph was showing a lot of leadership last year, which I give him the edge a little bit in leadership, but Kevin Durant could lead too. Kevin Durant was leading the OKC team, wasn't Russell Westbrook. Westbrook was the vocal guy, he was expressive, but Kevin Durant was leading that team. Kevin Durant worked out with those guys individually, got them guys better. Kevin Durant had to be a leader to me and was slightly better than Steph. Steph had mainly Draymond. Kevin Durant could carry a team to me better than Steph. We've seen Steph without Draymond running the point. He still puts up numbers, but it's hard for him to really get off because he has to be the distributor and the scorer at the same time, which is hard to do. Kevin Durant had to play facilitator at times because Westbrook is such a ball dominant player in his attack, where Kevin Durant had to get guys open, get guys in positions to win the game. But to me, it's like Steph Curry, great player, but I need all these components. I need a bench. I need a supporting cast of role players to play in a system around. Steph Curry is a system guy. If I put him in a system and run him around screens, run him off screens, Steph is amazing. Steph Curry is the modern day Reggie Miller. He's Reggie Miller. Kevin Durant doesn't need a damn system. Kevin Durant is the system. I don't need to design stuff for KD gonna go off. You throw the ball in his hands, move out the way. KD got it. Yeah, this damn Android is trying to pick up everything I'm talking about. So this isn't a diss. I love both players, but I would start a team around Kevin Durant over Steph Curry. Steph Curry, I would have to create a certain team. Right away, we would struggle until I got all the pieces. Kevin Durant, I throw him out there, it's over. Then I just throw a couple guys out there who can handle their weight in scoring and moving the ball. Oh, it's over. We winning games. Kevin Durant, I don't need to put a specific system in place for him to thrive. He's going to thrive regardless. So let me know in the comment section who would you choose, KD or Steph? And it's no wrong answer, man. It's just the media to me is trying to paint this narrative of I would build around Steph over KD. You know, they got to create these narratives because they got to make KD the villain. They just can't talk about how great the teams are. They got to talk about individual players. Steph Curry is balling this year because the guys on the team have finally understood their role. They're understanding their role. They know what they need to do. They know what time it is. They've been there for 2 years now. 2 or 3 years now. So a lot of these young guys, they're growing up. They're stepping up. Steph Curry it was started off in a better organization than Kevin Durant. OKC drafted some pieces, but they didn't know Westbrook or Harden was going to be who they were. They just drafted them. Those guys developed and got better. OKC develops talent, but then when it's time to sign the talent, they let the talent go. They let James Harden go when the following year when Westbrook got hurt. If you would have had James Harden, this team could have got to the championship. But you got rid of your ball handler and you brought in Kevin Martin. And Kevin Martin flamed out quick. Then you get rid of Serge Ibaka and expect Kevin Durant to stay. No, Kevin Durant like, look, man, I'm gone. I want to win championships. I'm tired of getting this far and we're losing. And then everybody's like, man, well, KD choked down the stretch, letting Westbrook get away with murder like always. He always gets a pass. Just like, now he's not getting the pass. Now he's getting the blame, which it ain't even his fault why the Lakers suck. But I went way off track. They have catered the league and everything to Steph because Steph is very impactful. He's the babyface assassin. He's light-skinned. He's not a threat. They're not scared of Steph. Steph is the safe guy. He don't need to wear a dress or wear a wig or anything because Steph is light-skinned and he's very safe. Kevin Durant, they fear Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant doesn't go along with the program. Kevin Durant is like, look, I'm going to do and say what the hell I feel like saying. And they don't like that. That's why I root for Kevin Durant. He's not a part of this agenda where he just follows everything people say. And then people are saying he's sensitive. And I'm like, he's sensitive. Michael Jordan is sensitive. Deshaun Jackson touchdown. The Dallas Cowboy killer. Deshaun Jackson. I told you Dallas is not finna win today. Deshaun Jackson is the Dallas Cowboy killer. He always destroys Dallas on Thanksgiving. That's what I'm talking about. Happy Thanksgiving. But yeah, the league don't cater to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is public enemy number one. Steph's team is doing well because they have role players who fit the system. Wiggins fits the system. Poole, all of them. When Wiseman come back, they're going to be dangerous because Wiseman's going to get the boards. He can score. He'll be able to do what he does. All Draymond got to do is calm down. Don't overcoach him. Wiseman is very reserved. He's not that type of guy. He's like Tim Duncan. Very reserved guys. So looks like DC coming out with the Super Pet movie. But yeah, I don't want to keep y'all held up all day, but I would start the team with Kevin Durant over Steph Curry. I could put Kevin Durant anywhere on any team. Kevin Durant's gonna ball out. I can't do the same for Steph. Steph has to be in the right system to flourish. Not saying he's a bad player. Now you'll probably win more championships with Steph over KD because of, Steph he plays a system. So everybody will be able to touch the ball, whereas Kevin Durant's gonna be the main guy, scoring all the time. He's the old school scorer. But if you put Kevin Durant on the right team and let him do his thing, and you put the pieces around him to follow, they'll be a great team. But Kevin Durant could play on any team, play in any system. He is the system. That's why when he came to the Warriors ran everything through him because he's that guy. So thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you guys love what you hear, you could donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you guys for listening, and we out. Deezy.